I was gonna go out for a walk today, but and yeah, I know it's not a lot of snow, but still, I'd rather stay in and, puzzle. This puzzle. Right here. And the puzzle continues. What else would happen? I'm in the middle of a puzzle. Of course, the puzzle will continue. And also, if you're new here, hello, welcome. It's nice to, I can't really say see you today because, of the way I'm currently filming. I wanted to film and I didn't feel like showing my face. I guess you could say some days that's just how it is. And some days the puzzles are just hard and enjoyable. Puzzles being enjoyable is a big thing. I tend to be a little obsessed with things, so that's the thing. And I'm not quite sure how to organize this, I feel, because it's like all over the place, all the time. But as you can see, maybe not, I am figuring it out, and it is definitely taking a little bit of time, but honestly, in my opinion, that's the beauty of puzzles, them taking time. I've mentioned it before, puzzles are expensive. So, them taking time, I am totally fine with that because, I'm not made of money. I don't think anyone is actually made of money. That would have made them look really weird and not be functional. Couldn't even be outside in the rain. Not that I really enjoy being outside in the rain. That would not be my favorite thing, but still, the possibility, to go about your life and do the things you want. And as usual, I'm not quite sure where I was going with that idea. So let's leave that and pretend it never existed, or at least hope it won't come back. But yeah, puzzles. I am continuing. It was snowing outside. Right now it's clearing up and the little bit of snow that did arrive is melting again. It's like the weather can't seem to make up its mind. So eventually it'll figure itself out, I assume. But until then, I don't feel like going outside because I don't want to risk, being snowed on. I don't necessarily have the perfect clothes for that. So I just won't have that happen. I feel like that sentence got real weird. But it's my sentence. That is normal. And as often, I don't necessarily feel fully coherent today. So, and I had an idea. As usual, maybe not as usual, maybe a little. There was an idea about what I wanted to talk about, and I turned on the camera. And the idea, unfortunately, said poof, and it went away. I wish it would stop doing that, because it is rather annoying. But if you've ever been here before, you know that happens quite a bit. Just gotta go with it. At least that's what I do. I just go with it and hope it works out. And it usually does. Don't ask me how. I usually don't know that. But, you know, everything works out at some point. Because if it's not working out, I mean, you just continue until it actually does work out. So in the end, everything does work out. You just gotta, ooh. See, this is what I mean. These pieces do not lock together at all. They're like, basically, I feel like they're jumping all over the place. Or something. Yeah. I think I'm gonna give you a little bit of music today. And as usual, knowing myself, there will be more talking. Just if I can get myself a bit more coherent. Which is not always likely. Let's be honest. There is no point trying to lift this many pieces, but at least I can slide them around, and that was not where I put it. Here. These pieces do not lock together in any way anymore. I don't know if they did when I got the puzzle. Maybe, maybe not. Hard to tell. It's been so long, literally. I don't even know how long. But definitely long. About that, there is no doubt. But yeah, it's kind of challenging, not because it's challenging, but because everything moves. Nothing just stays in place because it doesn't really have much space to stay in, because I think it's simply because basically just it's been used so much that it cannot stick together anymore. Which is, I mean, I guess you could call it a testament to how much I've actually done it, or that it potentially was bad quality to start off with, but I don't think so. I mean, it is Ravensburger, and I generally feel like they do have good quality. So this not being able to, well, stick together anymore, at least not very well, is simply because it's been done so many times that it just doesn't stick together anymore. It's been, would it be right to say it's been kind of used up? Not really. I mean, it's still totally doable, but there are certain parts that makes it challenging, so to speak. So this, and as I mentioned, this is an interesting way of doing it. I haven't done it in this way before. And even though it's smaller than the puzzles I have been doing recently, that doesn't necessarily make it easier. Just because a puzzle is smaller doesn't make it easier. Some people seem to think so, that, oh, it's a little puzzle, it'll be super easy. Nope, that is definitely not always the truth. Just because something is small does not make it easy. And the other way around, just because you have a big puzzle doesn't necessarily mean that it's a really hard one. It's more likely to be hard if it's bigger, simply because it has a lot more pieces. I'd say it has a lot more potential confusion. At least that's my way of putting it. But I find it fascinating. And yeah, that's why I do puzzles. They fascinate me. I love it. So I obviously try my best. And I have succeeded in doing this puzzle many times before. As I said, I have no idea how many times before, because it's not like I've been keeping track. It's like, oh, I've done this puzzle this many times and this puzzle this many times. I have no clue about that at all. And I don't really feel the need to have that knowledge anyway, so, because it doesn't matter to me. All I know is that it's my puzzle and I enjoy it. And I enjoy doing it time and time again, which is good. Because as I mentioned earlier several times, puzzles are expensive. So I think it's good to be able to do puzzles many times. Simply because they are expensive, and, you know, it's important to keep costs down. I think that goes for a lot of us in many ways. And sometimes it's more important than other times. Kind of clearly. But yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying this, and it's interesting to do it a different way that I'm used to. I feel like it may make it take more time to be honest, because it's all, I mean, I'm looking at it in a completely different way because I'm doing it in a different way than what I'm used to. So everything is different. Which is fascinating. I like fascinating things. And I don't know if this is the right way. And I feel like this should go here. Maybe just that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No. Yeah, what? Hold on. Yep. Okay. Another big move, because I repeat, I can slide them around, which is part of the reason that I did not do the edges first, actually. Because if I were to try to do the edges first, then I had to like literally lift and move everything. Now I can at least slide a lot of it around, which does make that part at least easier. Just sliding it all around all the time. But yeah, it's I feel in a way it's like giving me a new experience of the puzzle simply by doing it in a different way than what I'm used to. So I guess I could say that I think I recommend it. If you have a puzzle that you've done many times and you want to switch it up in some way, just do that. Switch it up. Do it in a different order than what you usually do. If you usually always start with the edges, maybe not start with the edges. Try something new. Start somewhere else. And if you never start with the edges, maybe try that. Start with the edges. See how you like it. And also like how different it is from each other to do it in different ways. I'm enjoying this experience of new, even though it's not. Sure, in a way you can say that, well, it's not new. I've done this puzzle countless times before, but it feels a bit new because I'm doing it in a different way. I like it. I really like it. I did not think I would like it this much. I thought I would be mostly frustrated at times, and I'm not saying that I'm not occasionally frustrated already. I am. But at the same time, it's different. It's different in a different way. Wow, English. Not my first language. I also feel like I'm missing a lot of words in English. And, oh, did you get very dark now? I could feel the sun going away because it's been like super cloudy, and then it was snowing, and then it was bright and sunny for a few moments, and all the snow melted because it didn't snow a lot. And then the sun is coming in and out, and this is getting too dark. I have to turn on the light. Hold on. I mean, it's not like it was like actual dark, but like it was a darkness that made it hard to see. God, explaining a puzzle while you're puzzling the puzzle, it's interesting, to say the least, in my opinion. But yeah, I do continue to find this fascinating. Oh wait, maybe, no, that can't be. Fascinating and struggling at the same time. And I think, okay, I'm just, this is a little annoying, have to slide everything around like this. And because I put on the ceiling light, there are things I'm gonna struggle to see because of it's not a big glare on these pieces, but there is that like tiny little bit of glare on the pieces that makes it a little harder to see than I would have liked. But I guess that's part of it. The challenge of doing puzzles. Lighting. Who knew, huh? I guess you could say I did know because I prefer to do my puzzles in daylight, but sometimes the daylight is somewhat acceptable, and other times it's just the sun coming in and out, which can be frustrating and and annoying. But that is how it is. And I'm trying to figure out where the things go. I will need more here, but I think this one goes here. This one will need to come down here somewhere. But I doubt these will connect at the moment. Okay, I'm just talking to myself for a little bit. Hope you don't mind. And if you do, well, honestly, too bad. Apparently, I talk to myself even with the camera on. Is that a good idea? No? I don't know. Which way? Gosh. This is grass. It's hard to know what goes where. I need more trees. Who would have thought that? I mean, there is a lot of trees going on here right now. No? Where do you, okay. I can't even lift two pieces up together. They just fall apart. That is how not together these pieces are. It's quite impressive. You know? It's quite impressive. I'm trying to figure out where things go now to give me at least an idea. And I just figured these out. It goes in here. And I have to put them on one by one. Oh no, wait, those two actually kind of stuck together for a moment. Oh gosh, okay. But look at that. We just put something more in. That's nice. I think this goes below. Wait, didn't I have a tree trunk? Is it this one? It might be this one. It's this one. Check this out. Oh, don't push like that. You'll flip things over. Okay. I have a lot put together now. It's so exciting. That did not work. Okay. Oh, cool. Still can't figure this one out. Okay. I feel like I'm just putting like random pieces together, but I mean, it works, so it's not really a problem. It's just, it's very different than what I usually do. And the way it's not, because I mean, I always put the pieces together, but like in which order I do it in, that is definitely a slightly different one than usual. No doubt about that one. That's for sure. Do they go? Yeah. Okay. It's the minute. Ooh, no? Okay. Never mind. Never mind. They did not go. Okay, but where do you go? There you go. Then I have no idea about these. It's supposed to be with the yellow and the green. What? Anyway, they apparently have to wait a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna let you get back to some music. And my neck is starting to want to kill me, so I'm gonna very soon have a little bit of a break. And come back stronger another day. That still don't work there. Alright. I feel like I just did a lot. I mean, I almost have a full tree. Wait. Okay, that was exciting for me. I mean, yeah. Okay. I hope you have enjoyed this random mess of a video. If you didn't, I don't understand why you would be watching. I'm sorry for not talking more today. I didn't feel like it. So I didn't do it. That's just sometimes how it goes. And we all have to accept that. Including me. And I think the one who has the hardest time accepting it is me, so you should all be doing fine, since I'm the one who has trouble accepting, well, myself, apparently, it seems, at times. Nope. Ooh. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, this rambling mess of a video, as usual. What else do I do? I mean, this is what I do, rambling mess. So I'm gonna stop now and, make myself shut up, if possible, potentially not. And I will see you in the next video, doing even more of this puzzle. Because that is the goal, finishing puzzles. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed your time watching. I hope you're doing something you enjoy. Maybe you're even doing a puzzle while watching. That would be the kind of, inception that I would totally accept and respect and agree with and think it was a brilliant idea. So that might be the way to go. Yeah, that was it.